Hey,
Yo,
hola, Viri. Yo, yo, yo.
Vidi is the star of the show. No,
Yes.
no, no, no. Let's put
All
Vidi
right.
back.
Just wanted to say hi pretty quick.
Welcome to
Okay, Vidi, what's up?
Viridiana's show.
I was like,
Professional host. What are you? What is gonna happen today, Vidi Beers?
so today we're gonna do a little recap of how our config 2024 experience was. We're gonna show a little bit of pictures of what we did. We're gonna share about all the features that were recently released and share our opinions about them. And
Okay,
that's it.
okay.
Behind the scenes. Okay?
Ooh.
Good luck.
Everyone, hello. I see Somesh here. I
Hi,
see
hi, hi.
Brandon Escalante.
I see Gabriel
Valdez.
from
Hi from Chile.
So, leave in the chat, where are you from? We have 100 people already here. Wow, that was fast. Thank you so much for coming.
From Chile. I recently this week I read an article about why Chile is so long.
And
Like,
why? Wow, that's
like
interesting
how
because
long it is. Like apparently, like first of all, like Chile is like it's just on the edge of South America on the
yeah.
southwest side on the Pacific, but it's really long and really thin. And really curved too, if you want to
Yeah.
see it like in a three-dimensional thing, and apparently it's because of the Andes. Is that what the
The mountains, yeah?
the mountains? Because they're tall as hell. Like once you see the actual topography, it's incredibly tall and it's really long. So that creates this geographical like barrier between civilization and Chile. like
Wow,
like
so
Chile,
it was
it
like a natural frontier to divide Chile from
pretty much.
Argentina?
And there's even supposedly like studies about like a differences in Spanish between different countries, and how much they diverge between each other. And Chile is the one that is like the furthest. Like if you talk to a Chilean and you speak Spanish, it's gonna be harder to understand a Chilean.
Yeah, I love their accent. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful and so unique.
So and I mean the theory behind that is also because of how separated is from other I mean, just like from Spanish, like there weren't as many conquistadores there, I guess,
Yeah.
and also there wasn't a mix of other, like they created their own like lingo and their own. Anyway,
Can I
but
tell you something? Can I tell you a random fact about Chile that I know? So, in the 90s, all
Yeah.
the cartoons that I used to watch had at the end like this thing that they will say, this was translated in Santiago de Chile. Because apparently in the 90s, like there was a really, I don't know, like big place where they translated all the cartoons, but like in without accent, like in this Spanish that has like a neutral accent. Which for
I
me
see.
it's kind of weird because in Chile they have a pretty unique accent. Anyway, that's the random fact I know about Chile.
Mariana, look at this. Look at
Wow.
this. Like
Super long.
this is no. But hold on.
Oh,
that's
those are
the
the
actual
Andes?
mountains. That's the Andes.
Wow.
Like what the hell?
Yeah. So now I have a question. Like, what about the wind?
Well, I
Like
don't
I
know.
feel that they're like a wall.
Yeah, but apparently, like also something that apparently I think Santiago is around here,
Okay.
or like around here, and it's like Chile is like almost all of this. So nobody was like, oh yeah, let's go over there because like this like natural barrier that is here.
Yeah. Wow.
and and also like here apparently it's very desertic, like this part, so nobody wants to live there. And over here is like really cold, so nobody wants to live there either. So like most of the population is right here, concentrated there. Actually, I'm pretty sure that there's,
Nice.
yeah, and also how the winds, like you actually mentioned that, like how they come from one side and the other, and this creates like a
Wow.
really, like, here's how also the forests uh, are located in South America. So you can see that it's concentrated here.
Yes.
Life can happen here. But
Wow.
in the north,
But
no, in the south, no. So this is also why apparently, like, you start seeing like the concentration of people. Yeah, this is the north, and apparently it's really desertic, and sometimes
wow.
there's flowers. Uh, and wait, hold on, what else? This one is
I want to visit Valparaiso. I have seen some pictures there because I don't know, there's like a famous design school there where a lot of the cool kids in my university wanted to go,
yeah.
and it looks beautiful. Okay, what's that? How
So
close is the Spanish from different countries?
yeah, and this tells you the ones that are like the furthest away, like the ones that are less close to other, like
Yeah.
Chile, Colombia, and Costa Rica. Those have
Okay.
the lowest values. Like if you were to say, for example, Mexico, where's Mexico? Mexico and Chile, the similarities in Spanish, one being the top, is only 0.19.
What?
Yeah, that sounds crazy. I don't understand how this actually works, but
Yeah,
apparently
but
there's a huge difference.
how
And
cool.
Costa Rica and Chile have, no, Colombia and Chile have the highest difference.
So basically, if a Colombian speaks with a Chilean, it will be like wah 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 wah
Yeah,
wah wah
it
wah
would
wah
be a
wah
little bit,
wah 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 wah
it would be a
wah
little
wah.
bit hard to understand. Yeah, hold on. I want to also tell you like where's the population. Last thing, okay?
Okay, okay, okay.
Uh, Silva, where's the population? So it's green, but only the northern half of the is warm enough or comfortable. Yeah, so that's that's why also people are just concentrated there. Oh, see, this is the concentration of people.
Yeah.
So you can see that it's mostly concentrated here, with Santiago being here on the top. This is not actual buildings, by the way. This is just the concentration of people in a graph. Population density. And you can see that here there's no one. It's too cold. And over here, no one is here because it's just like too hot. There are some spikes here, I suppose, like some beaches, but that's it. And anyway, and also this is pretty cool because if you start comparing it, Chile with other countries,
That's
like
super funny.
yeah, Iceland, Hungary, and even just like here, like comparing it
What?
with the yeah, exactly. Like all of Europe,
Wow.
like
Wow.
the size of Europe, like including Norway and Sweden, all the way to Greece. Chile is the size of that. It's like, wow, what the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, and
Oh,
for anyone who wants to read it, it's like, why is Chile so long?
thank you, Tomas.
Why is so long? Its curve. How long is it? Why not longer? Why is no other country as thing? How does that make Chileans incomprehensible? And all your answers in today's article. So for those who
That's
want to
so
read that,
cool. That's so cool. I love when someone writes something as interesting as this.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Chilean person who was here is like, it's probably complaining, but in a very incomprehensible way. It's like, rah, 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 rah. It's like, yeah, we don't know. Sorry. We don't know.
Wow, 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 wow.
Just like the Muppets,
Wow,
like the
wow, wow,
adults in
wow.
the Muppets. Uh, Hi, Mariana. What's up?
Hi, what's up? Wow, I love this introduction of Chile. I learned something today. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Uh,
maybe it was a little bit insensitive culturally or something because, like,
No, I don't think so. Like we are doing this
Sí me entiendes.
with the best intentions.
Can you do a Chilean accent?
I can't. It's
What about
really
Argentinian?
I can, but people will cancel me if I imitate Argentinian accent.
Why?
I don't know because
No, it's
huh?
not. No,
No?
no.
So you want me to imitate the
Yeah. Oh, shit. See, I cannot do it.
okay, do it first.
I start talking like an Italian, like, but I do this like
Exactly.
a
Well,
stereotypical
well,
Italian.
there are a lot of Italians in Argentina. Che, pero ¿qué
Yeah.
dice?
Hey, that's really good. That's a. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have never been in Argentina, but I have a friend from Argentina, Jules.
Yeah.
Hi to Jules if she's watching this. Y verdaderamente que me ha enseñado todo el argentino.
What are the bad words in Argentina? Boludo is a bad word, or is it
Boludo, it's not a bad word. Boludo, it's like
just like
a word
man?
you say
Like
to
a,
your
hey.
friends.
Okay.
Boludo. Che, la boluda, verdaderamente.
Yeah. So
Okay,
hey,
anyway. What's up, Pablo?
well, a lot of stuff to talk about. I think we wanted to talk about
Figme Films.
config, Figma,
That-
like the
that
latest
Figma-
updates from Figma, or thoughts, and like
Look at my
also
t-shirt.
Figma canceling their their AI stuff.
Oh, I'm so sad. But now I'm using Musho.
Hey, yeah. Hey, if you miss Figma's AI features, you can use Musho.
Mushy mush.
But yeah, I don't know. Like for those who like, there was also people like say like, oh, you're training with our designs, and it's like, dude, no, are you seeing what this is happening? This is just a template that
Yeah.
just like be like,
But
no,
I
if
think that-
anything,
But
the
I think that
template was
people were complaining because Figma had a checkbox in the settings where you could like uncheck if you don't want to Figma to use your designs. I think
Oh.
that's
oh, I didn't
people
know
were
that.
complaining about that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so you had to opt out first.
Yeah. Exactly. But like, by
Opted in by
definition,
default.
you are in.
By
And if
default,
you
you're
don't
in.
want to be part of it, you can opt out. But for a lot of people, this was shady. I even saw Sketch, Pablo, Sketch making this tweet like, we are working in auto layout just to serve the conversation because apparently there's a rage against Figma.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think it's doing it where you have to opt out. It's kind of in without telling people. Hey, yeah, I'm sure that that's just something that Figma could do better. But also, I don't know. Like all this talk is just like, I don't know. I'm on the other side where it's like, hey, just push the accelerator. Let's just get to the other side. Let's get as fast as possible towards whatever it's going to happen. If there's some destruction that needs to happen, let's just have it. Let's just scorch the earth for a little bit, just for a little while. Get rid of the stuff that is just like quickly accelerate towards just like crashing this car.
So Pablito,
know.
the accelerationist is entering the chat. Are you entering in your accelerationist era?
Yeah, it's just like a Fast and Furious towards the future where design is irrelevant. Well, designers are not needed, and all you need is just know how to ask stuff to the AI. Do it blue. Do it in a very, make it pop. Like now the question, make it pop, is actually a very valid question, and AI will be like, oh, that's something that is really cool about AI, that it doesn't complain when you say make it pop, because the designer will be like, What do you mean about making
Well,
it pop?
yeah. This is so subjective. And the
Yeah,
robots are just like, do you like this, sir? Or maybe this pop or this pop? Or I can make
exactly.
100 of make it pop versions of this in
Exactly.
2 seconds.
Here, 10 different versions of making it pop. Uh, and you can ask, no, make it pop more. Make more pop, more
More
poppy.
poppish.
And we like happily would say, of course, my master, I will make it poppier. Yeah. So yeah, that's we're at that stage, and I couldn't be happier. Uh, I'm going to be canceled. I know.
You know
So
what? Like I don't know. Like it's kind of cool.
yeah,
I'm also on your side. I'm also on your side. Like there are some stuff that it's super cool to make it faster, you know? And and I know that design is such a craft and whatever, but like a lot of
it
design
is. Oh, it is
is just monkey job. It's just like
monkey job.
doing an action like I don't know, like repetitivo. How do you say that?
Repetitive tasks,
Yeah, a
and
repetitive
tasks.
task.
You just
Exactly.
want,
So I think that like I don't know. I don't want to do that. Like I'm actually
yeah.
I
Hold
don't
on.
know. I'm super
I'm
happy.
going to tell you something that is like a I I've been actually designing something recently. Do you want to see it? What
Sí,
I've been
sí, sí,
doing?
sí, sí, sí,
And
sí,
I've
sí,
been
sí.
and there was no and it's weird because I'm not it's an AI app, but I haven't used AI on it. Oh, sorry, that was not. Hold on, let me see if I can. Hopefully, no, they're not in the file. So I've been working on this toolbar and just like all of this stuff. Well, actually, no, hold on. The images are made with AI, but all of this stuff, just like pushing the pixels, making all of these things. I don't know. I really enjoy the craft. So if AI is not going to replace these things, like AI is not good at choosing a typography, even choosing colors and stuff
Well,
is not
for
good
now.
for now. Yeah. So like, oh, something is going. Where is happening here? Oh, sometimes this just takes a while to load. Yeah, weird. Anyway, this is a lot of pixel pushing, just like, oh, the output layout like this, and what if it like I spent like 20 minutes just doing this thing in a way that would make sense, that I can turn this on and off, and how it will look, all the different things that this will have, like turning on and off all these things. I don't know. I really enjoy doing those little details, and how it look with the ring, with the outline, and all that stuff. Hey, by the way, the music is really, really loud. Can you turn it off? So I would say that I don't know. Like for those who are worried about AI, the AI is not doing this stuff. AI is not good at this.
Yeah.
Just like thinking of these things. It's good at telling you how it could be. I will give it that, but it's not good at just creating new stuff. Like even the stuff that they were using on Figma, like the make design, it was just based on templates. It was just templates. They were just like picking and choosing from different templates to create something new, and then change the colors to color palettes. They were actually also made by humans. All of that stuff was actually made by humans. The AI was only doing was just selecting blocks and putting them together.
Yeah.
That example, there was an example from someone that said like, "Oh, this is just creating the same
Weather app.
calendar, the weather app." Sorry,
Yeah.
and it looks like Apple. So that is not you. You shouldn't blame AI for that. That was actually a human that made that, and that human copied Apple. So it was a human designer who copied. And I I hate the designers when they say like, "Oh, this AI is gonna copy all of our stuff." It is like, guys,
We have been
we've been doing this
copying
for a while.
each other for centuries, you know? Like I, like myself, Mariana, I've been copying all of you for my whole
Yeah.
career as a designer.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Anyway.
something that actually I like using AI in this way, where it's like it's more like a, and it seems other people describe it this way, where you can create multiple things, and, and it kind of accelerates the mood board process. You know, it's in a way like using stop screen sharing, using AI to create generations. Like it is actually like whenever I do that, is I'm actually doing a lot of stuff. It's like, I like that. Ooh, robot, you did well there. I didn't like that, but I did like this thing. And it's more like a picking and choosing from things that are out there, and then creating your own. So I don't know. At least for now, that's how I see AI being useful, and just accelerates that process. There's like something that I was already doing, but I was doing it with Dribble or Behance, just like copying like screenshots from others, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that.
Or
How can I
even,
do it in?
for example, mobbing. I think they do an amazing work, like gathering all the screenshots and just like, I'm looking
Yeah,
for this. And then
yeah,
you can see
and
options
it's a
of,
business. They charge for
yeah,
you to go in there and get inspired. Oh,
yeah.
but when the AI does it, ooh, we don't like that.
Mm-mm. Okay, I
Anyway,
have one last question regarding the AI thing. So the marketing surrounding the AI designer from Figma, I felt that it was like, oh, this is the way we are gonna help you with the blank canvas syndrome.
yeah.
A- And you know what? Like, I don't get it. Like, do you really have a blank canvas syndrome? I feel that I always have like a brief, like I always have something on my mind. Maybe for illustrations, maybe for art, but
No,
like for UI, I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I did think so. Like sometimes you will have a brief about the project, like a product spec, and there's so many ways that you can go about it, right? Where it's like, oh, should it have a navigation like this? Should it have a navigation like that? Should it be presented with images? Should it be just with typography? Should it be a combination? Like all that stuff is, oh my god. Uh, I
I
think
don't know why you're doing that. Like you are punishing yourself to speak about these things with pain, like
yeah, I don't know. I do think that exists. I do suffer from the blank canvas syndrome, or like the fear of the blank canvas. Sometimes it happens, yeah, like even for writing or for
yeah.
drawing or for anything, where it's like I want to do something, but and there's so many things that I could do, and then
Yeah.
you get overwhelmed and you don't do anything, and then you go
Well,
watch Netflix.
yeah, but I feel that anyway, like that blank canvas is when you have, I don't know, when you're working on something like brand, like developing an identity, something like
True.
that, and like
Yeah.
doing
I see what you're saying. With UI, it's like and it's there's already stuff that has already been determined. It's already
exactly, and the solution they're proposing, it's too primitive.
yeah, which is I think is good.
It's
It's good
good,
to
yeah, it's
for
good,
it
but
to be just like very basic elements, that like standard components, standard patterns that we're all just using because the all apps and all the web kind of looks the same.
yeah,
Because we have been designing for familiarity, familiarity. Uh,
and accessibility.
yeah,
Okay,
and
Pablo, I think we should jump to the Figma and
okay,
just like
so
start
I
moving the pixels around.
let's let's do this. I'm going to window. Yeah, I'm going to go to my entire screen, and
In
I'm
the
going
meantime,
to.
I'm going to read you a comment from Diego Gonzalez. He says that good designers will continue to have jobs because of their judgment and decision making skills, not because of skill with the tools, just like with photographers. No matter how many photos AI can create, when someone hires a great photographer, it is because of their reputation and their vision. They want that photographer vision.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that there will be like really good designers and a lot of designs made by robots.
yeah.
And the people in the middle are those who will struggle. But I also think that that's good, because we will level up as an industry or
Maybe.
die
I don't
or
know.
die.
I, it could go either way. It could be doomsday scenario, or it can be just like, hey, no, it turned out to be just another tool that we can use and that makes us faster and makes us better. And that's it. I am in that camp, and I see it that way. But I don't know. Like I understand why others see it the other way, and they see the doomsday scenario, and it's like, oh, I get why people think that way. But I don't subscribe to that. That's all.
Yeah, I think I'm also on your side.
Okay, well, let's talk. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I I turned off the Figma UI.
What?
the new,
Why?
I, dude, it's so hard. Like it's so hard to use. If you want to be actually efficient in Figma, at least for now, turn it off because it's so hard to find stuff.
Oh my God. Well, this one I
It's
will give it to
beautiful.
you.
It's oh, and look at all the. I don't know. It's really nice looking, but oh my god, it's so
So the
like
other day
things are hidden.
the
Like
other
this, for example, here now, let's say that I turn into a component and I want to add a variable. I want to add a variable of this component. Now you have to go in here and then go here to add a variant, which is incredibly hard. It's just like there's so much like cognitive load. Is that how you call it? Just
yeah.
like, hold on, I need to go here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I have to do this, which is, I don't know. That's uh, Figma, I love you, but there are some things here that maybe you guys want to revisit because for me, it's just like things are just like it feels like really cramped. Like, hey, let's remove the stuff that it was here and let's put it all here. And it's I don't know. It like I mean, all of this is space. It's wasted. It used to be really nice to just have that there. I don't know. Like, hey,
Uh,
suddenly we have tools here that we could use. Really easily available. You want to add a variant? Cool. Let's say that I create multiples of these. And hold on,
yeah,
uh,
it's too much just going to the right and then
turn it into a component. It's a
scrolling
big button that is really easily accessible.
yeah.
Fit's law tells us that this is good. It's not crammed somewhere in a small little icon. It's here. It's actually even on the side of this menu, which makes it really easy to get. Uh, so like, hey, I select these two. Hey, the option to just like turn it into, actually, oh, wait. Oh, it's actually here. Combine as variants. It used to be here. Uh, Combine as variants. I don't know. There's some things. I suppose just a matter of getting used to it, and since if you need to be fast and efficient and just like get things fast, like for example, I was working on this thing and I just wanted to be as fast as possible. I was like, I had to turn it off. Like I was like, dude, I am like wasting minutes of my time just looking for a tool. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that that's going to be it's just a thing about practice too. So
The other day I spent like 5 minutes looking for a circle, and it was in the bar, like the one that it's floating down seas, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know where a circle is. So I had to actually look, Google where the circle was. I felt so stupid.
well, it's here. This one, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You couldn't find it? Oh
I
man.
couldn't find it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm using
I'm
Command K
actually
for
a big
everything.
fan of this. This thing, I'm a huge fan of this nav bar or this tool bar or whatever you want to call it. I
Yeah,
actually really do like it. Now, the argument they say like, oh, so you have more space in your canvas. I was like, hold on, no, this is actually the opposite. This thing is on the canvas. It's taking space from the
over
canvas.
the
But it's
canvas.
okay. I like it. But I did see the argument that, oh, we put it here so you have more space in the canvas. Like, no, this is actually very intrusive if you think about it. But hey, I'm okay. I like it. It's really nice. These animations that happen, like
Yeah.
from this to the to
Ooh,
this. Oh my god, it's
beautiful. Yeah.
so nice. But again, this is not going to make you more efficient using Figma. This is just like a nice thing. Oh, this is really nice. But does this make you more efficient using the tool? Not really.
No, but I feel that it makes you happy, because also it's like,
Yeah,
oh, this
right.
is, I just finished this. So I'm gonna toggle here and, like it gives you that validation that you are doing your
Yeah,
work.
I really like this
Emotional.
where it's like now you can do like responsive
That,
prototyping. I don't know if you saw that. Let me see if I can do responsive here. Uh, oh no, I suppose since it's a
it's a
phone, there's not
phone.
responsive. Duh. Anyway, yeah, there's a way to just like turn on responsive, but this is a phone, so it's not really working. I'm actually gonna show it, but I don't know. I really liked a lot of the stuff, like this nav bar. It's really nice. The idea that you can turn on and off the labels, the property
Yeah,
labels.
that's super
You
cool.
but then I turned it off for something, and then I was like, hold on, now it's
What
even
is it?
harder to find stuff. So I had to turn it on. I was like, I felt
Yeah,
like such a noob because I was like, oh, I'm a pro. I can turn this off. And I was like, oh my God, no, I cannot find
yeah.
anything. I need
It
to
was
turn
the
it
same
on.
for me.
So also just like how something that I'm really used to is just like, hey, selecting these two things and hey, I want to align them. I'm very used to just going to the edge here, just like
Yeah.
plop, and trying to find that. And I was like, wait, hold on, where is it? It's like, oh, it's here. It's
See.
kind of hidden. It's those little details that like you just need to get used to, I guess. That's uh, but
Yeah, but like for when you have been using Figma for so much time, it is
yeah,
like driving. So you do things automatically because of your
eh,
muscular memory. That's
muscle memory. I love that it's
muscle.
muscular.
That's
It's a very muscular memory.
yeah, because of muscle memory.
Just the memory is like this. Yeah, exactly. For muscle memory, that makes you really fast and efficient because you know where the little things of the tool are.
Yeah.
So if suddenly those things just like change around so
It's like,
much, then you become really slow. And that's why I was like, oh, dude, like I'm gonna need like a couple of months before I get used to it.
but I'm gonna be the optimist in the room. That is good for your brain
You know what? Hey, that's actually
because you
pretty true.
train your brain and do new connections. So
That's true.
sometimes change is good.
Change is good. Change is
We
good.
have to
Hey,
embrace change.
so let's take a look at some of the features. For example, I was talking about responsive prototyping,
Yeah,
and I actually have this thing, which was created with the AI feature before it was turned
before.
off. But I actually had to do a lot of changes to the design because
Yeah,
once I started testing it for responsive, it
it
wouldn't work.
wasn't.
it
Yeah,
wasn't it wasn't working responsibly, so I had to like get in there and just like change a lot of the stuff that the AI or the make design thing did. Anyway, responsive, look at that is so nice.
it's nice.
Obviously it's responsive as in just in size, which is something that you can just, hey, you can also do here. you but
Well,
but it's really nice to not having to do it here in your actual design and actually just doing it here and something just to preview,
yeah.
so that is really nice. Obviously, this is not responsive as in like in HTML or CSS, where at certain breakpoints, different things change. Like the font size could change, or the spacing of things, or even the layout of things could change, which is something that you could do with HTML and CSS. Well, with CSS more than anything. But here it's more like it's just dumb responsive. Whereas like you're more than anything testing out the layout. Is out the layout working?
Yeah.
You know. But for true responsive, I don't think there's a real tool for that. There might be a plugin for that, but anyway, but that's really nice. That yeah, now you can do that. Floating panels, which is that just a UI thing. There's
The
this
corners. The
little
corners are really nice. Come
yeah.
on, make a zoom. Do a zoom. Zoomy zooms to the corner.
Here's one thing though. Hold on. This is really awkward.
Oh, yeah, that's. Oh, no, I haven't seen that. You know, like when you don't put attention to something and suddenly someone points out and now you can stop seeing it. Wow, yeah.
Because
No, not cool.
let's say that I do this, and now if I want to see this in a rule, by the way, I never use rulers. I
Yeah,
don't
me
use
neither.
rulers, so I'm okay with this. I'm okay. I don't care. But for those who use rulers, then suddenly there's a little bit of more thinking, because your eyes have to go through the layers before you see this. You know,
I will use
it's
my
like
finger like this.
yeah, it's like, oh, hold on, like it used to be. And let me actually turn this off. UI thingy. Like here, it was really easy. You know,
Yeah,
this thing is right here. It's attached. It's next to the canvas. You know, there's no thinking. The ruler is not going like doing some magic trick and going behind the layers list. It's just here, right here on the canvas. So that is something that is like a little detail that I'm sure that the design team at Figma was like, oh, dude, how do we solve this? Oh, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, but the floating panels, man, they're really cool. I was like, and I'm pretty sure somebody was like, dude, nobody uses rulers anyway, so they
yeah.
just passed this. And I'm like, I approve. Nobody should use rulers. It's just like you know what? They should turn off that feature. Like,
Yeah,
rulers
because you know, like you have the align tool. Why do you need to use rulers?
I seen people use it for
Grids?
grids and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. It feels really old school to do this stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like some people cannot design with that stuff. So for those people, I feel sorry for you, because even just like this, you know, like the zero here, this part,
Yeah, it's
like
super
now
awkward.
it's not at the edge of this. It's like over here, but the layers are here. I don't know. It's kind of awkward, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, little things. But the floating panels, look at that, so nice. Show rulers. Let's hide the rulers. Yeah, that's it. Look, floaty panels. Now, something that I really love, and I wish the old UI had, is being able to resize this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really nice for really like long
Long names. Yeah.
layers and stuff. I have to scroll horizontally for that stuff, which is kind of not nice. Like, let's actually try to do that. And no, dude, like what did I do? Let me duplicate this and say, and oh, dude, oh my god. Let's say that we have that. Well, now it's going to be a little bit easier to read this. There is a limit. There's a max width.
But it's a lot.
Oh, but and then it does an ellipsis. But let's try the old UI. So, wait, what? Hey, the old UI has resizing too. What? I didn't know that. Wait, is that a bug?
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
But
can you
yeah,
resize
not
it?
that side.
Hold on. Has
Yes.
this been on forever?
I
thought
think
this was
so.
new. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought this was not resizable. So that's new. Yeah, I mean, sorry, that's old.
I
I didn't know that on
think
the old.
so. Yeah, I think so. It's old.
I knew that you could resize this. I did do this all the time whenever I have a lot of uh, pages, but I didn't know that you could do this. Okay, cool. Or maybe it's just something that they also put on the old UI. Okay, so new Spotlight, which I really love. Oh, let's turn on the new UI.
The new
So
Spotlight is a Command K.
no,
Oh,
command forward slash,
wait, gosh.
and let's just see how it used to be on the old UI. Uh,
I
command
love
forward
how you're
slash.
jumping from UI to UI.
Yeah. So, well, it's good for comparing, right?
Yeah.
It used to be like this. Let me close this. It used to be just here in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of nice. But
Super simple.
here, once you open it, oh shit, I need to turn that on. Uh, Once you open this, then it has like a different tools already there.
Yeah.
Navigate your assets and stuff. It's I don't know. It's kind of
It's
a spotlight on steroids.
it's nice. And also it has rounded corners, which look nice.
Which is nice. Yeah, yeah, that's really nice. Also, for those who might have missed this, there's this little tool. It's kind of hidden, but this thing allows you to select a layer. Let's say that hold on. Let's say that I select this, and then I will search by this. Like I will search by image. So I go ahead, and then
That
it's
thing
going
is
to find me,
crazy.
which I'm going to say
It's
this.
AI, right?
I mean, by the way, look at the stuff that it found that it thought it was similar. I
Mm,
suppose, like yeah, I don't know, not necessarily the same, but something that I think that I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this is for this to be possible, that means that they proactively index everything in your design files. You know, like everything has to be indexed for this to work and to be this fast.
yeah.
Like so. I don't exactly know how they did that, but I'm going to go out on a limb and think that this is using AI. I mean, they actually say that it's using AI, and but for that to actually work, that means that they went ahead and index everything, and that means that they looked at all the components, all the pages. Here I'm speculating, maybe I'm wrong on this, and they looked at everything in your files, including maybe files that are under an NDA or they're private, and index those things, and now they're searchable. That's me thinking out loud, and I don't know exactly how that works, but that's how I think it works. And to be indexed, that means that they usually with AI you, you put an image and you feed it to the AI, and then the AI, what it does is
Describe
it
it.
puts it into a text,
Yeah.
and with text it gives it a description, depending on what you ask of it. It can
Mm-hmm.
give I don't know, category, some tags, a name. So all of that stuff like has to be first AI with computer vision with, for example, GPT vision. What it does is looks at the image like a PNG, and then it creates a description from it, and then it gets indexed somewhere, it gets stored somewhere. So I think that for this to work, that had to happen. So that's me thinking that
Wow. Babs,
which
I have a foil hat here for you.
a conspiracy theory here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The conspiracy foil hat.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. Well, that's I don't know. That's something that it would be interesting to ask Figma. I don't
yeah. It's like,
like
hey,
how
wait, hold on. Did you index
what's
all our
happening.
files?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I
I,
don't care.
if I don't care either. I
Well,
don't have things that are signed under an NDA or
yeah.
anything.
I think
And
that I
for me, it's like, I don't care. It's actually pretty cool that I can search. Also, by the
yeah,
way,
but
I don't think
for
I ever
example,
used it. I haven't found myself. I don't think that way. I don't search things that way. So, which also makes me think if they can index things this way, then that means that searching with text should also work really well. So, like robot, if I were to, yeah, that it's weird because it doesn't, when you search with text, it doesn't do that. Oh,
No,
no,
yeah.
it's just like
Well, it's
it's
your
doing
files.
dumb stuff. This is just because it's called robot. But
Yeah.
I'm, I want to think that it should work. If they can do it with an image, it should be really good at also finding stuff with text. But maybe I'm wrong. And
But wow,
anyway, showing
for
high panels.
nicey,
Nice, nice,
nicey.
nice.
Like sometimes you just want to show to your mom your last design in a more simple and clear way. So hide
Yeah,
panels.
high panels. I mean,
Look at my
this is
design,
kind of a
mom.
this is not really hiding. They're still there. It's semi-hiding. I would call it semi-hide panels
Yeah.
because they're still hiding, which command in a period, and that actually hides everything. So
Yeah.
command period hides stuff. It really hides the stuff. But if you just press this one, then it just like does it like this. Hello.
Hola.
Uh, hey, want to help me with this one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
That's why I jump here.
so something that is I'll be honest, I would never use this, but I know that I don't know if some people have a really hard time with auto layout and they're still designing old school. Like I used to design everything on Photoshop. It's just like those
Stop
people that
it.
feel like back in my days, and you tell them auto layout. I don't need no auto layout. I used to use Dreamweaver. It's like, dude, I used to design everything on Keynote. Actually, people still like say that. So
Yeah.
anyway, back in my day, there was no auto layout. And I think whoever like says that is like, dude, you just haven't like giving yourself the time to learn this, to learn how the web works, because how working with auto layout is actually just like understanding how things are built on code with boxes inside boxes inside boxes.
Yeah.
So those who complain about this, I am like, I never get into those discussions because like but here you're in my channel and you're welcome to hear me complain. uh you're on our channel. So
Well,
anyway,
but
a lot
I
of
just want
people complain about that. So yeah,
Babs,
sorry.
but for example, for someone that is just starting, like I think that for them it's good, like just to select everything and auto layout it. And but the thing is that
No, for
I
anyone
don't
who's starting, I
think
would
that
say
they
no. You want to
understand.
learn how to
They are,
lay out.
yeah, because the problem with that is that you are not understanding why you are doing that.
Uh, yeah, and actually, I would say this might get better with time, but the decisions that it makes are not the best sometimes.
Okay.
So
A
they're
bit.
kind of okay, but I would say, dude, do it manually because like if you want to get really good results, you should be doing it manually. But anyway, for those,
Do it, do it, do it.
look, all this stuff is just like there are layers that are just floating, like if like nothing is constrained to a layout, to a box or anything. So that means that I can just like move things around like a crazy man, you know. But if you want to apply auto layout, but you're a little bit too lazy, and you're like, I don't want to do that. So there is this thing you can just like right click the whole thing with everything inside, and I can say, yo, more auto layout options, and then it says here suggest auto layout. By the way, Mariana, if I
Yes?
zoom, do you see that I zoom?
No.
It doesn't look when I zoom. Okay. Anyway,
No, but
uh,
maybe if I follow you.
no, 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 no. On the screen,
Oh, oh, oh,
on
oh.
the screen that I'm sharing,
Okay, can you do it? Yeah, we can see the Zoom.
you can
Yeah.
see the zoom. Oh, really
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so here it has this option that says suggest auto layout. So again, let's pay attention of. Actually, let me try to do it from here. Pay attention of this. Okay, so look at this. They're just like layers that are in the root. So
Okay.
now if I go to more auto layout, suggest auto layout, and look at that, it created
Wha-
more frames. And now Did it do it well?
It's all over the place.
Eh, uh, it's I don't know. It's just like, yo, what the hell? Like, why this in a different one? Like, now let's try to do this like the right way, like like a like a human, you know. So here, for example, I would say this is an auto layout. This is an auto layout because this is the controls on the left, the controls on the right, and then I will select these two, and I will turn that into an auto layout because this is now the navigation, you know. And then
and
this
and fill
and this
container.
and this can be one single auto layout, but
Yes.
inside the single auto layout, this and this could be one auto layout too. And now these ones I want to maybe make it a little bit closer, but then
Mhm.
this one I want to be taller, you know. So now this whole screen I want to apply an auto layout too. So now I have the nav and I have the content. Now, if I want to, like, I could do this and I can just like make it taller, for example, and I can make this one say, yo, fill the container, and I will remove the padding here that it just made it 75. It shouldn't do that. And now this, I will center it. And then this, I will say, hey, this shouldn't have any padding here either. So I'm going to put a 0. And then the navigation should have its own padding. So let's do 16 pixels. These elements here should have a padding of maybe 12 pixels. No, actually 8 pixels will be nice. And then these two will be, maybe 4 pixels. And then also here, something that is really nice is you could just put auto here. So auto now separates these two. But also this, I will say, yo, this guy should be filled in the container. Now that it's filled in the container, I can put it in the center. And look at that. Now I have my call to action here on the bottom. And well, I also need to, this thing say fill the container too. So it should fill the container too. And let's put a little bit of padding. Why not? And now that I put a little bit of padding, look at that. It's so
Ooh la
nice.
la.
So,
So nice.
so that is like, and now this is the human way of doing it. Now let's see what suggest auto layer can do for us. Plugins. Hold on. Oh man, can you hear that noise in the background?
No.
No. Okay. Like I'm going to say more layout. Suggest auto layout. It is like that. Kill me, SpongeBob. It feels like a. Hold on. Is it SpongeBob the one that says?
Okay, but wait. What if you do it like, for example, I'm gonna do just the menu, and here I'm gonna suggest. Oh yeah, I hear a sound in the back.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
This one. It, this one is this, and this one is a SpongeBob swole or Chad. No, Chad. Chad SpongeBob. Uh, and hold on. And yeah, and this is like beautiful Squidward, the one on the right, the one that is made by a human, and the one that is like made with suggest how to layout is like, okay. But that's the thing, right? You were saying, oh well, if you're just beginning, you should use this. But that's
No,
the
no,
problem.
don't use it, please.
And then you
Okay,
suddenly deliver this. Okay.
Babs, but look, I made this that it's bad, but not that bad,
Okay.
using 3 times the suggest auto layout. First for
Gotcha.
the top, then for the content and the call to action, and then the whole card.
Gotcha. So you actually asked it to suggest how to lay out 3 times instead of
Yeah.
well, this
But
one serves by the way, look at this. This one is this what do you call it? It's what do you call this in Spanish? Beautiful Squidward, but
sí, Calamardo guapo.
Calamardo guapo. So this is the one, and then this one I will, let's see. Uh, this one is this.
Yeah.
Like a semi-suggested auto layout, fully suggested auto layout, and
The
100%,
SpongeBob is the best
yeah,
one.
100% organic auto layout. The 100% human auto layout, which I think is a beautiful Squidward or a handsome Squidward, what it is called. Okay, cool. So anyway, the suggest auto layout, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend for you to learn how to do auto layout and just do it manually. Don't.
And if you are starting to use Figma, please don't use the suggest auto layout.
Yeah.
You will get SpongeBob's.
eh, I mean, I really like your what you did, Mariana, because this is actually a good starting point. I will get in there and actually start fixing it, and I'll say like, oh, this should actually be center. This should be like this. This should it has an auto, but uh, I feel like I will spend more time fixing it than
Then
actually
building from
doing it
zero, yeah.
than doing it from scratch. That's the thing too, because a lot of these things is like, oh, but you can just fix it, and it's a good starting point. It's like, no, but I'm just going to spend more time fixing this thing and more like cognitive, like I don't know, mental effort trying to make sense of this thing than actually just doing it from scratch. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, let's talk about translate. This one is really nice. I really
Oh,
love it because
super nice.
all
Yeah.
these AI little things are really cool because like now I don't have to go to ChatGPT and copy paste stuff. Now I can just do it right here.
It's so
So
nice. It's so
yeah,
nice because
so
it was, I don't know, it was a lot, copy pasting. People are asking, how do you get access to the new UI? I think that you have to uh, ask for it somewhere.
yeah, I don't know.
Subscribe for the access. Viri, can you help us with this? Maybe do a Google, yeah, Google it because I really don't know.
Okay, so let's see if we can translate come tacos. Uh, for example, I have one that is in English and one that is in Spanish. So let's do the ultimate test, and let's see if it translates both into to a different language. The thing is that I'm going to translate to something that I don't know, so I'm not going to be able to know if it's actually doing it right. But I'm going to say, hey, translate to Dutch. So it
Herdek
translated.
tacos.
Hmm.
Can you translate it to Japanese?
Hold on. Let's translate to Dutch again. So you go here, and you go to translate to, and you go to Dutch, Dutchy Dutch. Oh, there you go. So it looks like it ignored that part. Now, is it good? I don't know because I don't know Dutch. So, but I'm just going to assume it is good.
But it looks good.
It
Can you
looks
do it
good
to Japanese just to see Japanese?
just because
Just for the
Japanese letters
joy
are so
of
beautiful.
just for the
Yeah,
joy of
I wonder
looking into Japanese.
if we will need to change the font, translate, and then Japanese. I wonder if. Oh no, actually, it is the same font. Yeah.
Why everything looks so good in Japanese?
You know what I really like is that I look at these letters. This CTA looks so nice because there's no ups and downs. There's no
Yeah, yeah.
big
It's
and
like
small letters. It's just like it's all square. It feels like a visor from a robot. It's like looking at you like. "Eh."
wah, 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 wah.
So, anyway, hey, this is really nice
It's super
for
nice.
those who,
Well,
who work with an international crowd and everything. This is now you don't have to go into Google Translate or into ChatGPT and copy paste stuff. You could just do it here, which is really nice.
yeah. And
Uh,
in the end, you need translators, don't you think? Like you need copywriters just to check. Like
yeah,
I feel that here, this AI is not quitting all the jobs.
yeah. Okay, so this is another one feature that is AI, and it's kind of cool. I actually don't know how they do it. I'm pretty sure it's a combination of different things. And like they look at the layer name, the content. They have access to all of that, but they might actually also take a screenshot. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe that's dumb. And make it. Maybe they take a screenshot and then from there, like start like giving actions. But anyway, from here, you can just select all of these. If I go to prototype, let me just close this.
That's really
Uh,
cool.
by the way, let me. I think my phone is dying, so let me
That's
take.
really cool if you want to do like something really easy, but I feel that with more complex prototypes, it doesn't work that
Oh,
well.
dude. Yeah, I wouldn't trust the
Yeah,
robots on doing really complex stuff. But hey, this simple thing, you can just select all this stuff, and let's say make a prototype, and then look at that. It's starting to
nice.
do things. So it's really nice because like, hey, first
There's like
I have to.
25 minutes or 20 minutes, that like now, or no, am I exaggerating? Maybe 10 minutes
Nah, nah,
less?
3 minutes, 2 minutes tops.
Okay,
But hey, 2 minutes are, I don't know, it's nice. So
precious.
here, what it's doing is like it's reading context from left to right. That's the first assumption that is making, right? Where it's like it's reading from left to right, so the flow starts from here and it goes this way, and which means that from get started it goes to the next page, which is on the right of it, then it goes here, and then this thing that looks like a button, well, actually it's called a button. So maybe that's also why it works. I don't know what are the different nodes that it looks at and then it makes decisions, but I'm going to assume that it's like the name, and also just buttons usually are a frame or a square with a text layer inside, and then usually the CTAs will be something like continue, go, approve, or something like
Mhm.
that. Or so maybe there's something there where they train a model to. I don't think you don't have
Predict.
to train anything. I'm pretty sure that it's just like off the shelf LLMs, like ChatGPT or Claude, or maybe they just have
Yeah.
an open source model that already it can make those assumptions. Those things already know about that stuff. So it's just like, hey, it detects, oh, okay, there's a continue one. Well, let's link it to the next frame that is here on the layout. And if there's something that looks like a back button, well, actually this is correct left. So maybe that also told the AI that and send it as a node, saying like, hey, there's a correct left, and maybe that means that it should be a back button. And I don't know if it's also like the position of it, like where it's positioned, like also gives it a more probability that it will be a back button. So I don't know. It's kind of nice. It's really now. Let's see if it how good of a job would it do with this stuff. So actually, let me just go over here and let me copy paste this stuff.
Ooh.
Let me go into prototype. So for example, I made all these connections, right? So let me just select all of these. Let me delete them. Let me see if no. Let me see how we'll do with this thing, which I'm going to assume that it's not going to. I mean, that it's going to do an okay job, but not like a perfect job. But let's test it, huh? Uh, by the way, I was trying
Interesting.
a funky UI where this turns this on and then this turns this on. By the way, I wanted to know, Mariana, what do you think about you know how the buttons and icons for AI are usually this little like
The
spark.
magic thing. Yeah.
That is it. The magic. It can be the magic wand
Yeah.
or the
The
sparkles,
sparkling. Yeah.
or just like magic or sparkles. And ooh, look at that! It's usually the icon that we designers, or I don't know, engineers decided to use as the standard, for
Yeah.
AI, which now it is an affordance. If you want
Yeah.
people to know this is the AI button, you use one of those icons. Well, I want to go against that. And I was like, let's use a robot button. So I don't know. Is it really dumb where the robot icon is the one that turns the AI stuff?
No, it is not. It is not. It's actually pretty I don't know. I feel that like it's the magic thingy It's something more like aspirational. It's something more like, oh, this will create something spectacular. And the robot is something more humble, you know? It's
Yeah, it's a
something like,
robot.
this is what, like, I'm a robot and this is what I can do.
Beep boop.
Beep,
Yeah,
boop,
and
beep,
it's like
beep.
the
It's more
expectation.
humble
I
and
hope
down
the
to
users
earth.
are wrong too. It's like, hey, it's a robot. Come on, don't. And it's a very smart robot, but don't assume that it's going to save your life, and don't assume that it's going to take your job either. It's just there to help you. But yeah. So anyway, the little robot opens this, and if you go from here, you can just like go into the AI stuff. But the same applies here. This little robot using the same icon just like turns on the AI stuff. Anyway, that is a prototype of how it should be. It should be working right now. Let's say you make prototype. Where is it? Wait, what? Oh shit! Oh, I suppose it doesn't make prototype in components.
Ooh.
Hmm. Hmm. What if I just duplicate them and then make a prototype from here? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, uh-huh. Is it thinking? Think, think, think.
Uh,
Think, think, think.
Tingy 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 ting. Tingy tingy.
Tingy, 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 tingy,
Instead of
tingy,
playing,
tingy, tingy, tingy.
a ver, make prototype. Well, I suppose I need to select all of them. Let's say, come
Maybe.
on, make prototype. It's not. It's, it's not doing anything, right? Am I imagining stuff? No, right? Oh, damn. So let's go. Come on, make a prototype.
It's like, no, no, no. Too difficult for me,
No.
Pablo. No, 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 no. I'm only trained to do onboardings.
Yeah. Well, it's good at this stuff, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame it because it's not that obvious.
No.
It's not that obvious that
Yeah.
this turns this on and this turns this on. And
Diego says that it only works with frames.
oh, I see what's happening. Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to copy these. Hold on. I had a different file. Let's see this one. I suppose it was this one. Yeah. So then all of these, I'm going to break the components. That's what he's saying, right? So now that I broke the components, I can
Mm-hmm.
I detach, make prototype. Uh,
Kind of. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hey, hey, hey,
Eh,
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 hey, it's not doing exactly what I wanted it to do, but hold on.
Let's see, let's see.
All of these are pointing towards this one. I don't know why. Well, I suppose because it's yeah, it's weird. That
Record.
shouldn't be happening. But hey, it tried. It did its best. Thank you, robot. Let me take it from here. Okay, let's go back to this. Hey, simple stuff. I think is safe to say like, hey, make prototype. And if for more complex stuff, you're a designer, do your job. You
Come
know,
on. You know
it's
how
like
to do this.
see like for those like thinking, oh, AI is gonna take our jobs. No, have you seen what it does? it's
It's a
it's
baby. It's a baby.
it's a little baby, yeah. So anyway, now there's some things that is really good, like copywriters. I do think that your jobs are like are a little bit at risk because, like for example, all of this stuff
See,
you can say in this rewrite this and
so
make
good.
it about tacos
Just
and
tell tell the robot to be concise. Yeah, sometimes it expands a lot.
yeah. Let's rewrite this. Make make it about tacos and make the description as detailed as possible
Oh, oh.
and make the headings super simple.
Mm.
The headings and CTAs super simple. Let's see what it does. Da, 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 da,
It's
da.
gonna do something amazing. No, what?
No, yeah, no, no. But in that case, you can just like, for example, there, I could just select these, and say
Yeah,
like,
and expand.
yeah, rewrite this, make a detailed descriptions of taco events. What? Uh, so now it made it a little more descriptive and more. It went and gave it more text. Now these I can also get in there and just select those and say, "Yo, rewrite this and turn these into concise UX copy call to actions." Thank you, robot. Thank you, robot. So that's it. Turn these into UX call to actions.
I
Thank you,
love
robot.
that you are super
Uh,
friendly with the overlords.
oh yeah, yeah. Before they take over.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
hey, it was a little bit more concise.
yeah.
Command
Nice.
C and Command A. It just like removes some of the words. It's kind of nice, right?
It's super
So
cool when you're trying to preview something.
yeah, and you can just Command C and Command. I mean, it's just like editing text, right? Now, this one is I remember Adobe XD having this a long time ago. I don't know if you remember this feature from Adobe XD, but now they put something similar on Figma, where if it sees that there's a pattern, like something that is like repetitive, then you can just like whop, 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 and
So
just like
cool.
do multiple of those. And not only it creates multiple of the same layers, like but also changes the text automatically,
Yeah.
so like, so not all of them are taco time and taco love. Now it's taco fiesta and taco supreme and obviously taco delight.
Taco delight. And
uh
I love the animation. The animation is really good.
yeah, those little details, it's just like they went the extra mile on that stuff, like
Yeah.
this, and then the glimmer that happens, I think, like, oh, that stuff is really
Yeah.
nice. Ooh, this one went a little bit wilder. It didn't make it about tacos
Seafood.
anymore. Now it's a seafood sensation. That's really nice. Okay, so that's replace. I think that's pretty useful for repetitive content. Whenever you're creating a table or you're creating a list of things. Let's actually test it with a uh, mm, music title, music album title, and artist name. Yeah, and date. Let's say that we want to do a little like a playlist thingy,
Mm-hmm.
and let's make this bold, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it just let's put a auto layout, auto layout, and let's put this in 8 pixels. Maybe just give it a little bit of border radius. Now I'm going to obviously use Lumi.
I knew it. I knew it.
Of course, baby.
Can
Of
you
course.
use one of my images?
Minimalism. Well, minimalism. Let's search for a minimalism photo. Is any of these yours? Oh,
No.
these are all mine. What the hell?
Go to
Why are you not?
creators. Go to creators.
Oh, go to creators and then go to
Scrolly.
Mariana.
Scrolly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here. Dude, there's so many creators now.
Wow. So
Wow. Dude, we
nice.
used to be just like
I'm there with the bananas.
the bananas. Oh, remember that we were making so many bananas in the beginning?
So many bananas. Yeah.
Dude, you have 50,000 downloads. Wow.
So cool. So cool. Thank you so much for downloading my images.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
put a
you have
lot of love in
collections.
them.
Is there any collection that you want me to use?
Yeah,
Nice.
objects that should exist.
Objects that should exist.
Or
Like,
I'm just a girl, which is my favorite.
just a
Just a
girl.
girl.
Objects that should exist. Oh, that's a bug. It should just return you to. So I'm just a girl. Which
In the
one?
world. The
This
flowers.
looks like an album title. Sorry, an album cover. Uh, okay, so let's see if it does a good job with this. Let's do this. Let's put a fill. Let's fill it white. Oh, it's already white. Let's put this with a this and hold on. Where's the border radius? See, I'm getting so lost. Oh, it's here. There you go. Okay. Dos, tres, cuatro. And hold on. I'm spending so much time doing this and it's not even important. Dos, tres, cuatro. Okay, so album. And now let's use AI to say rewrite this, make it about rock albums. Now, indie rock albums. Okay, let's see what it does. Top indie rock albums. The Velvet Echo, indie anthems. Okay, so now that we have that, well, let's select these. Let's create an. Oh, dude. Let's create an auto layout from these, and now, chan. Let's see if it creates albums. Classic rock legends, alternative hits, experimental sounds.
Okay,
and
now
the images. So
exactly.
I'm going to just obviously going to use Lumi again.
Looms.
Looms.
Are you gonna use the random?
Yeah,
Use the random.
but what should I search for?
Minimal.
Girly. Search girly, because you want it to be like girly girls. Girly. I don't know
No,
if this is girly.
look for minimalism.
Minimalism. Chan. Let's insert random stuff. Dude, look at those photos. Like some of those are really nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I like this one. So let's change it for this one. Nice. And then now this one, those one were made by us. They were made with AI, but they were curated by us on Lumi. If you want to use the plugin, it's called Lumi, and it's really nice. But now Figma has a feature to create images. So I think it's called Make Image. Yeah, make an image. So now from that, let's say album cover of an experimental sounds for for an album called Experimental Sounds by the Cosmic Wave.
Wow.
2018.
I'm super curious.
Yeah, what is it gonna make? Oh, look at that animation. It's so nice.
So nice. Yeah.
Nice. I suppose they're using DALI in the background, or maybe Stable Diffusion to create these images.
Oh my god, that's actually good.
Yeah, that's kind of nice, huh? So
The second one, wow.
I like this one. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, designers, rest in peace.
Wow.
This is actually very nice. Wow.
And that's so cool for a musician, you know? Like sometimes when you are not a designer and you have like your indie band, you need covers.
Wow, dude. This is I mean, I would
so
look
good.
at this and I would be like, dude, this is really nice. Now I'm going to do it myself, you know? This I would do it as an inspiration maybe. And I would just again I'll take the best from the stuff and then make it myself. But because I'm a designer. But your example is like, hey, maybe there's the Cosmic Wave, which is a guy that doesn't know anything about graphic design.
Like La Prohibida. We have a
exactly.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I think this is the best feature of all. For a lot of people, this is, which by the way, I haven't used because I am very good at numbers.
That's the tool I've been using a lot. Like I've been using it a lot.
Oh, you'd be using a. Oh, you know what? This is already. It has already been
Rename?
named,
Oh no.
renamed. I think we had an example before that didn't have. Actually, let me see. Maybe I didn't name my layers correctly. Oh, look at
Open
that.
If you open
Didn't
any
name-
of my files, you will.
Any of your Oh, look at this. Okay, I didn't name those layers, so I. Uh, no, but see, I'm just too good. This is naturally me. I just like get in there and I do name my layers.
Yeah, yeah. You have so much time, so you name your layers.
Whatever, whatever, dude. So hold on, let's do rename layers. Rename layers. So now it's going to rename them here. I guess not.
You have to select
Oh,
them.
no
Oh,
layers need naming. Wow, I love it that it's like,
wow.
dude, your
You're
layers are
perfect.
so good, but rename
Wow.
anyway. Oh, I. That's weird. Something is. I mean,
Yeah.
oh,
Why?
because the things inside are already okay. There were. I, I was trying to rename the parent layer, but I think it looked inside and said like, no, dude, these are font, color. This don't need renaming. So that's why it didn't do anything. Okay, so let's open one of. Actually, you know what? I do have something that I didn't name here, like this stuff here. I'm pretty sure all this crap needs a lot of renaming because I was just like playing around with a wireframe just to explain something to the team. So all of this stuff, I'm sure that has crappy. Yeah, look at this stuff. Look at those names. Beautiful. Now I'm going to say rename layers. Wait, what is it? Where is it? Ah, rename layers. There you go. Now look at that. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
The animation, it's everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they could, like, they don't, they couldn't,
Could have done it without the animation. Is that what you're saying?
that thing. Yeah. Sorry, I had a brain. My brain stopped working for a while. Like the cat with the.
Yeah. We need to insert ChatGPT into our brains now.
Please, please.
Yeah. Quick. Give your brains to OpenAI to Sam Altman. Everything's gonna be okay. Of
He's
course,
a good boy.
trust them. We can trust the
Yeah, he and
Silicon Valley people
Elon
with
Musk,
brains. Yeah.
of course.
Anyway, make image. This is really nice too. This is well, this is what we tried. But let's make it a let's
No, but
make another one. Yeah.
and also you can use the remove image there.
Yeah.
The remove background. Remove background. Sorry. My bad.
Make a minimalist pic of tacos, of gourmet tacos. Ooh.
Why you're
Look at
always
that.
thinking in tacos, Babs?
Well, I don't know, maybe hungry. Although it's 4th of July, so you know what I want today? I want to eat hot dogs, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, it did a pretty
Wow,
good
those are
job.
tasty tacos.
Wow, I would totally buy from this Uber Eats.
Yeah, me too. Me
You
too.
know, wow, this
It's
is
actually pretty good. Do you think it's a stable diffusion? I think stable
it is stable
diffusion is a bit
diffusion.
crappy.
No, I'm sure that they have a prompt behind it that makes
Mm.
it a little bit better. It might detect, is it a photo or is it an illustration? If it is a photo, then maybe they do a pre-prompt that guarantees that the photo is going to be better. Because the assumption is like people are bad at writing prompts. So usually what happens is that the prompt from the user goes through a filter first and
Oh,
then
nice.
rewrites that prompt. So the output at the end is better. So I'm sure that they're doing something like this here, where they don't take your words literally. They actually
They use
translate
it.
to something that is going to create better results.
Nice. That's pretty clever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do last thing here. This is make
I love that function. I remove background of things all the time. And I hated that, like, the other way to do it will reduce the resolution of my images, and this one is
Mm,
not destructive, so it's super
yeah.
super nice.
Something that it does is that it adds a fill behind. You
Yeah.
know, like just in case you hadn't noticed this, and not only that, but it also duplicates the image. Let me just actually zoom here. So it creates another image, and the original is still there, but it's just hidden behind. So, which is really nice because, like what you're saying, is non-destructive.
Yeah.
So like the newer one is in a new fill. It hides the other one, and it puts a solid gray fill behind. But you can also turn that off, and look at that. That's really nice.
So nice.
Yeah. So, and there's many other things like a dev mode. They got a lot of new stuff. They also have the new thing for creating a slide deck, which is crazy. We need to do a
Yeah.
video just about this slides
Why don't we try it next Thursday? Maybe we
next
can
Thursday.
design something. It would
It's
be
it's
fun.
insane, insane. This new product is like so good because like I already use Figma for presentations. Like even on like internally on our team, we
Yeah.
do our like or oral hands or whenever we do presentations for where the team participates and everybody presents something different. Well, in Figma is really nice because like it's a Figma file, so you can invite multiple people and we can all be working on the same presentation. Which you could say, oh, but Google Slides, you could do it there too. And not
No.
the same. Not the same because like, dude, no, I hate it. And here is the design tool that you already love and that you potentially were already using for doing slides anyway. And now instead of having to
Export.
export them because there was no presenter notes before. So you will have to I will have to export them to Keynote so I will have presenter notes or
Yeah.
do something weird. But now,
Or
hey,
there
it's
was
the
a
presenter
plugin.
notes. Look at that. Presenter notes.
So
And
good.
that's all you need. But yeah, this is a totally new tool. So this deserves a whole live stream or in a whole video just for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It was a
Don't
long
forget,
ride, but
look, it's a pretty, not calamardo, but a pretty SpongeBob, like a handsome SpongeBob. Yo, what the hell?
wow.
Where did I go? Where am I? What's going on? I love it. Anyway, I just stop screen sharing. Tina in the comments says that you can join the waitlist by going to the. Oh yeah, there's a waitlist that you can join to see this stuff, and I'm sure that they haven't put it in the hands of everyone yet because you can see that they're still working on it, and I don't know.
And
It's
also, I guess it's like the cost because for now it's for free. Well, not for free, but they are not charging extra for the AI.
yeah.
So I think that's why also they are limiting and putting a wait
Oh,
list.
yeah. I'm just looking at the comments here. Okay, so what do you think, Mariana? Would you recommend the new UI3 to your colleagues and to your mom and
Yeah,
to
I
your
would.
family and friends? Yeah,
Yeah, I would. Like, of course, there are some things that we are not used to,
yeah,
and but as I said, like your brain is really powerful, so you can learn new things, but also I think that Figma is really good at listening to the
yeah.
feedback of the community. So perhaps if we have things that we don't like at all, we should just say,
Yeah.
"Yo, Roger, yo,
Yo.
Biggie, can you can I share with you some notes?" And I'm pretty sure they listen to the community.
Yeah, and
Would you recommend
I,
it?
I well, I would say if you we just with an asterisk, yes, I recommend it. But if you are in a rush and you need to you have a deadline, don't use it because you're going to have there's a steep learning curve. You would say like, oh, but it's the same stuff and it's the same buttons, just put a little bit different in a nicer way. No, 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 no. If you are really used to using Figma and being really fast, then it's going to be a brain fart for a little bit. So if you're in a rush, don't use it. But I would totally recommend it just to start getting used to it. And again, it's something that is really nice is that they know this, and that's why they allow you to turn it on and off. You know, it's really nice that it's like, hey, if you want to use the legacy or UI2, I think it was called,
Yeah.
you can still go back to that, and it's so yeah. I don't know how if that's going to be just a feature that just have forever, because I'm pretty sure that they don't want to be supporting two tool sets because it's just like suddenly
Super costly.
it's well, I don't know, they have the money. But I don't think it's costly, but it's just like dude, it gets to a point where it's like you cannot be supporting old software, you know.
Yeah.
um
And also, if you are going to use UI3, just keep the labels. Keep the labels. There are like these small wheels in the bike,
in the tricycle.
tricycle. Yeah, keep the wheels and keep the labels, and maybe after 2-3 weeks, tell us if now you can do it
Yeah,
without the labels.
yeah,
What's your favorite? Oh, sorry. What's your favorite feature, Pablo? I just wanted to ask you that,
my favorite feature.
of the new ones, of course.
uh I mean, it's again little details like for me it's cool that I can um the toolbar at the bottom I really like. So having that stuff there is, I, well, yes and no. I don't use any of the tools. I never use the toolbar. I always use this like keyboard shortcuts. So
Yeah,
the toolbar there for me is actually no. I like it and it looks really nice, but for me it's in the way because I never use it, and it's like, and since I never used it, I think at least it was nice that it was there tucked in the corner. You know, it was not in the canvas. I, if I wanted a rectangle, I just press R. If I want a circle, I just press O. If I want a pen, I just press B. I don't have to go to the toolbar to do that. So it was nice that it was tucked away. You
yeah,
know, but now it's there. You have to see me, even if you don't want, if you don't use me. So it's not, but it's nice to look at. So it's kind of okay. I really like the new inspector thing. Now, did that need to be in the bottom? It's okay. It's nice. It doesn't get in the way either. But I kind of, I'm going to say that I liked that it was in the center too, because usually when you are in a spotlight, that is what it is. It's a spotlight. So you want to give it a spotlight and you want to put it in the center, you know, and you want to call attention to this that you want to do really quickly, you know, trying to find something quickly. So I put it in the bottom, like it's still visible and it's still there, but it goes against the idea
of the spotlight.
of
Yeah, of
the
course.
just that dumb thing, right? But I like it. That it's more semantics, I guess.
Yeah. For me, I think that my favorite one is the rename layers, of course, but but
Yeah.
they don't have a shortcut. What?
No,
I need a shortcut. No, if you put Command R, like you get to the old one.
no, but don't they have like a Command Shift R or something?
No, they don't have it. Like I've been looking for it.
Hold on, no way.
No, they don't have it. Uh-uh.
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
sure.
There's no.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no. Yeah. Hey, well,
please. We
it
need that.
it's not going to be that easy. At least there has to be a little bit of difficulty has
Yeah.
to remain. Okay. Now you have to, oh my God, open a menu and click on the button. So difficult.
So difficult. Exactly. It's really difficult. That one is good. And what else? Uh yeah, the overall animation, like all the animations, all the little details in the animations are just beautiful. And it's really nice to have a beautiful I'm gonna say something super cheesy, okay, Pablo? Just be ready. It's super nice to have a beautiful tool to design beautiful things.
Yeah, I'm going to be a devil's advocate here, but you could also say that you don't want a design tool to have opinions. It should be blank. It should be
Neutral.
neutral because you are creating. Is the creation what happens in the canvas is what has an opinion, is what has a, a vision and stuff. And the UI should almost remain in the background. It should be as and UI2 was that. It was very plain. It was just like flat.
Rational, like,
We're not getting in your way. You're
yeah.
here to design, and it, let's use the word again, but it puts a spotlight in the creations, not in the app itself. Now the app is is an app for I don't know, like it's like, oh, because it's nice. It's
No, I'm gonna say something polemic. Don't you
what?
think that now it's an app for people like me addicted to dopamine?
Oh wow, I hadn't thought
Because
about that.
because yeah, because just imagine this, like when you turn on the dev mode, when something is ready, like the app, like Figma celebrates, with the animations that thing's ready. When all the layers are renamed, like it's kind of, I don't know, like, yeah, my brain is liberating dopamine. I feel pleasure whenever I see those things in the interface. So perhaps they are designing for dopamine addicts as me.
Well, I don't know if for addicts, but for anyone, just like a little bit of dopamine here and there is kind of nice. And more when it's deserved, right? Because if it is,
Yeah,
hey, you finished something, it's kind of
yeah.
nice.
You are
Which, by
working,
the way,
so I'm gonna give you a little bit of dopamine.
just a little bit of a little treat for your brain. Uh, hey, Mariana, thank you so much. This
Thank you
was
so
nice. Let's see if
much.
there's any
Uh,
questions here.
Happy 4th of July. I don't. This is my first celebration of 4th of
America,
July in
Americans.
my life.
Oh, you're in the U.S. right now. You're in San
Yeah,
Diego.
I'm in San Diego,
You're
and
gonna
I'm
see the
gonna
fireworks.
have a patio barbecue fireworks 4th of
Mm,
July celebration extravaganza.
that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to have. I try to every 4th of July to make myself hot dogs. So I'm gonna make myself hot dogs today. I'm gonna make vegan hot dogs.
nice.
How do you know that a person is vegan? They
Because
tell
they
you.
always say it. Yeah,
They
they
always say they're
they're,
vegan. They're always
they're
saying I'm vegan.
yeah.
So, but I actually vegan hot dogs. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there are some pretty good ones, and actually, I could even say
What's
that
the
they're
name?
better.
What's the name of your favorite vegan sausages?
Field
Roast,
roast,
field
field roast.
roast. Oh
Yeah,
man, those are really nice. I
and you
love
know what?
them.
What I saw today? I saw buffalo wings too. So I'm gonna
Ooh,
have hot dogs and buffalo wings and French fries. What can be more American than French fries?
American fries.
American freedom fries. Did you know that that happened?
Yeah.
Was it?
Who was the president? Obama?
Well, no, it was Bush.
Bush.
Uh, and there was some criticism from France on, I don't know what was happening. I think it was like the war in Iraq or something. And they were like, French fries in the White House are not called French fries anymore. They're called freedom fries. America.
Land of
That's
freedom.
so good. Oh man. Okay. So hey Mariana, well, have a good 4th of July. Everyone else, I hope you enjoy your I don't know,
Your rest
consumerism,
of the day.
capitalism, and just like democracy in the republic and
And for
pizzas
those
and
that
hot dogs.
are not Americans, just the rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining us. Like we have today, Pablo, 1,021 people
Wow.
just watching this live stream. It's amazing. Thank
1,021
you
people.
so
Oh wow.
much for coming.
We've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. Wow.
Oh my God. I told everyone, like, no, I'm going to be just like 45 minutes. Okay. I need to go.
Yeah. Okay,
Bye
Mariana,
bye.
thank you so much. And
Adios.
thank you everyone for
Hasta
being here.
luego.
See you around. I think another
By the way,
person.
look at my t shirt. It's new, it's from Figma.
Oh, it's from the Figma Commons thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bye bye.